Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to Novice to Legendary. This is the last video in our series on spell management in D&D Beyond, at least as far as the basics of spell management goes. We're covering the last of our class today, which is the Druid. Now, a couple of weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks or so ago, I tried to pick a fight on Twitter. Something that probably shouldn't do if you're jumping into controversial topics unless you enjoy that sort of thing. I find it kind of exhausting, to be honest. But I said wizards are the most complicated class in D&D to play. Changed my mind. And those that did respond all said it was like a unanimous vote that Druid was the most complicated class to play. Now, granted, some of them, and I think you know who I'm talking about. One of them happens to be our DM. I had to coax some more information out of. Yeah. So, anyways, the druids are like the nature clerics of Dungeons and Dragons. In fact, like the cleric, they get to pick from for preparing spells, they get to pick from their whole spell list right from the get-go. There's still the spellcasting level restrictions and all that, but still very much nature clericy. Plus, they get to change into beasts and probably do a bunch of other nifty things that have to do with nature because that's what they're all about. In fact, I probably should have something on hand for a nature theme. I mean, I at least had the hood up for the sorcerer video and talked in a different voice. Let me see if I can grab one of the neighbor's cats. Be right back. I was going to grab the cat, but then I got lazy. Sorry, guys, you're not going to see me get my eyes clawed out by a strange cat. That's like, a stranger, but it's like a stranger, a cat stranger. Anyways, so let's just jump right into it, shall we? So now you should be seeing my screen with my lovely test druid. And you can see the ability scores here. See right here, highest score is 15. That's in wisdom. It's very important that you have as high of a wisdom score as a druid as you can, because that is your spellcasting ability. You could probably get away with lower score in wisdom, really low scores probably, but you're probably going to get frustrated because you just can't druid that effectively. And if the druid, being you, happens to be the only healer available in the party, everybody else is going to be frustrated with that too. So keep that in mind when you're doing your ability scores. So, as just a little note here, I did pick a Kenku, like Kiri, because they do get a bonus to wisdom. Just anything you can do to beef it up, So then, as always, you can go to the class management screen here in your character builder. You go to spells, and you can, there's my list of prepared spells. And you can actually prepare them from the known spells list in here. So let's just say, I can say I don't want Beast Sense this time around. I am going to importune the spirits of nature to give me Bark Skin to cast this day or this time before I take a long rest. Again, what does Bark Skin do? You click it, and there's your nifty things. It tells you all you need to know about casting Bark Skin, or really any other spell that's in the list. So you can do that from here, or from this lovely character sheet way over here. And you can see your ability scores and all that lovely stuff, as well as all the different types of actions you can take. You can see with how I picked out my spells this time around, I do not have any attack spells to use as an action. I can do wild shapes though. I can turn into some kind of critter that could hopefully do a healthy bit of damage. And then you get your bonus actions and reactions. You can see it all in there. You know what spell does what. Go to your spells list, and you can also see it there, as well as the range and all that other good stuff. And once again, you can click the name to see what that spell does from in here, and maybe get rid of it. I guess you could have swore there was a way you could just, maybe not. I guess you can't really close it out as well as you can in the class management screen. And again, you can manage your spells from right here. Known spells, or you just take it off of your prepared spell list, and you can pick them out here. You can see where when it's all grayed out, you can't do nothing with it. That's very good English. So that is again the gist of how to Druid, at least at the beginning, as a beginning starter point in D&D Beyond. So, what you found as an experienced Druid player is really helpful for you in D&D Beyond? How does it help you to manage your spells and abilities better? What can other folks who play Druids benefit? Or how can other Druid players benefit from learning the ins and outs in D&D Beyond? Comment section, that's what it's there for. Also, usual stuff, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, can look forward to the next series of videos I'll be doing for my Friday tips and tricks on, well, you'll know soon enough. So till next time, enjoy getting legendary.